Everybody, and welcome to the 2021 Heart of America Athletic Conference Men's Soccer Media Day. I'm Nick Vasos, play-by-play voice of the Kansas City Comets and the Major Arena Soccer League, as well as anchor at Fox 4 here in Kansas City. Today, we are happy to be joined by the defending NAIA national champion, Missouri Valley head men's soccer coach, Vladimir Simic. Coach, good to see you. And again, congratulations. How many congratulations have you received during the offseason? I'm wondering.
Good to see you as well. Thank you, Nick. And a lot of messages, yes, through the past couple months. So it was a good summer for us.
Yeah, it was a good summer for your team, for you. You're the NAIA National Coach of the Year. Your staff has been honored as the Staff of the Year inside the NAIA. What a magical season for you guys. Do you find yourself still looking back on your national championship from time to time?
Of course we do. I mean, it was a long time coming, right? I mean, with all the success in the past 10 years, finally we got a chance to grab the trophy. So very exciting time, and for the guys, for the school, and for everyone involved in the program, obviously. So
yeah. It's the best year ever that you guys have had, winning the national championship. I'm wondering, as you look back on everything that happened in the season, is there one thing, was there one key that you think about that was a key to your success last year?
I mean, I don't know if I can highlight one thing, but lots of things that happened through the year. Obviously, it was a pandemic year, and on the other side, we played and practiced all year long. So maybe that helped us to shape our, final destiny in May, because we were able to practice all year long and get in good shape at the right time and the right moment back in May of this year. So, but again, we always point out it's all about us. I mean, about the family. We call our team family. So family came together at the end.
Boy, I mean, really, everyone had to stick together. Your team, other teams inside the Heart of America Conference. The stop and the start and the second half of the season, as well as the postseason, were played in a different time than you guys are usually playing. What kind of adjustments and what kind of messages did you have for your team when you were going through all of those stoppages, which are so disruptive?
I mean, maybe in other way, it was good that we played all year long. Like I said, we were able to fix things that maybe back in the past we couldn't accomplish in a 2 months period. But now we had like almost a full year, so we could tweak things around and adjust things and improve things on things that were missing. So that was a good side of the full year playing soccer. Obviously, it was tough on the guys, mentally and physically, especially like I said in the pandemic year, but. We were able to adjust, and like I said, at the end it was a great feeling. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you kind of alluded to it right off the top here. You've had a big battle with Central Methodist. You played so many big games with them. In fact, you played in the national title game with them in 2018. And it was a big deal for you guys to finally get past them in the semifinal on your way to winning the national championship. I'm wondering, what's that? I mean, it's got to be a big rivalry, right? Because you two guys, your two teams have played in some monster games.
I mean, not just them. I mean, I'm not going to point just Central Methodist, but every team in our conference is top team. I mean, from top to bottom. I mean, this is the hardest conference in the country, and we have the best teams in the country, no doubt about that. And like you said, Central Methodist was able to win it in the past 2 years, and then finally this year we were able to jump them in the semis with a really good performance. And then obviously in the final, we played the Comets Vasos. So, but again, I'm just saying that this is the toughest and the best conference in the country.
It takes big games to create a big rivalry, don't you think, Coach?
Of course.
And in your conference, Central Methodist a rival. Do you consider a couple of other teams out there to be maybe equal rivals as Central Methodist?
I would say most of all the schools, including Baker, Mid-America, Benedictine, obviously Central Methodist, William Penn, Graceland. I mean, I'm saying every game in our conference is almost like a final game.
Wow, that is tough. For those who may not have been able to see you guys play, can you describe or what you hope to see that fans will see on the pitch when you roll your team out there this year?
I mean, what we like to do and what we like to enforce and what we train for good attacking soccer, obviously. I mean, possessional soccer with a lot of chances, creating, playing on wings and trying to score as many goals as possible. That's our philosophy, at least,
Mm-hmm. And do you feel any extra pressure because you guys are now ranked #1 in the preseason coaches poll? How does that make you feel?
Feels good, but I have to point as well that we, I would say, lost about 9 players from the previous year because most of those guys graduated, and
Mhm.
you have to start again slowly but surely with the new players, and hopefully we'll be able to gel them in and get them on the same page as the trainers, and hopefully, make another run.
For those who are watching right now and are basking in the national championship, let's talk about a couple of players. One who moved on for graduation, another one who transferred. Talking about Luka Gusevich and Kenan Dos Santos. Gusevich was the NAIA Player of the Year for you guys last year, and Dos Santos, he scored a ton of goals for you guys on your way to the national championship. Talk about those players departing, and who are you looking forward to seeing this year, Coach?
I mean, we are lucky that Luka will play one more semester for us.
Oh, good.
And unfortunately, Dos Santos transferred to a different school, so we'll miss him big. Obviously, like you pointed out, those 2 guys were keys, or one of the pieces in the puzzle last year in the run to the national championship. But like I said, Luka's coming back, and then we'll have some returners. They're going to step big. That's what I think, and they'll be able to maintain that intensity that we had in the past. So if you need some specific names, obviously we had in a goal Dusan Milosevic that stepped up big as well in the national tournament. Paulo as well. Just thinking out loud of some other names, maybe later on will come to my mind, I guess. So.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, let's talk about you for a little bit here. 19 years at the helm at Missouri Valley, in the heart for that time here. How tough has this conference been year after year, and how impressive is it to you that so many teams have been competitive this year? Talk about your time there at Missouri Valley and what this league is all about.
I mean, a long time. You didn't have to point how many years, but that's all right, I guess.
Sorry, Coach.
But I started from the scratch 19 years ago, like you said, and started to build this program. And about 10 years ago, we put Missouri Valley on the national stage. And as you know, from that point on, I mean, we were right there. I mean, every year in the national tournament, getting closer and closer every year. But like I said, maintaining that top 25 NAIA national status with this program. And what else you said? You said about other teams, right?
Yeah. The other teams in this conference.
A lot of, I'm going to repeat myself again, but a lot of good teams, amazing players overall that went, in my view, in my head, in the past 19 years, not just from Missouri Valley, but other teams. I mean, some top nationally ranked players. Mm-hmm. And as you know, I mean, Heart of America won, at least, if I'm right with the statistics, in the past 19 years at least. I know Lindenwood University, Graceland University, obviously Central Methodist won the national title, plus some other teams made it to the Final Four and also in the finals. So like Mid-America and Baker University. So lots of accomplishments on the men's soccer side from Heart of America.
Well represented for sure, Coach. What are you most looking forward to? I might guess that, maybe a normal training pattern or just normalcy and no stop downs. What are you looking most forward to, Coach?
I mean, we'll treat this year as normal year. I mean, like I said, we are starting from the zero. I mean, that's how you have to, my light's off, but that's okay. Starting from the zero and building the team for the conference play and hopefully playoffs, and let's see how far we can go this year.
All right.
We always have goals, and the goals are, step by step, being one of the best in the conference, and then later on we'll see what happens at the national level.
All right. That is head coach Vladimir Simic joining us here on our media day for the Heart of America conference here in the NAIA. Coach, it's great to visit with you. We wish you the best of luck, and we'll be watching.
Thank you, Nick, so much. All the best to you as well.
Take care.
Take care.